Dear students, last time we made a simple structure of an HTML page. Today we will make our first attempt to actually display some information on the web browser. So this is the HTML structure. We discussed that it starts with HTML tag and ends with HTML tag. And there are two sections, head and body. So the head section is similar to, for example, when you write an application to your principal. So in the start you write to and then subject. So such kind of things which are not concerned with the actual content of your letter or application. So all such information is known as header. So such header information is basically for you to understand that for what purpose you have made this web page. So whatever we will show in this head part will only be displayed to you, and this will not be made available to the web browser when your page will be displayed over there. And then there is a section known as body. So whatever you write within these section, body and slash body, which is the end of the body. So you should note that whenever we start a tag, we need to end that tag. Most of the tags in HTML need or follow such convention. However, there are some tags which you do not need to finish or close at the end, which we will be learning afterwards. So you start with the body tag and you end with the body tag, which means whatever you will put over here, this will be displayed to the user. So we have written another tag h1. H1 means the heading 1 tag, which means the content, my web page will be displayed to the user on the web browser in a bigger font. So this is the maximum bigger font available as H1. You can use H2, H3, H4, H5 until H6. So H6 will be very small font available on the web browser. You can have a practice. We will be doing practice right now for some of the things. And then you have written another tag known as P, which is for a paragraph. You are starting a new paragraph, and whatever you write within the paragraph tag will be displayed on the web page. So let's do it practically. So we are over here and we will do the practice of all of these things which we have learned now. So for example, first of all, we will write all of these things into the notepad. So you can just simply copy this thing into the notepad file. And then you can save this notepad file as your first document. For example, I can say first page. And it should have an extension of .html, and it is going to be saved. And here is the file which has been saved. So we discussed that the things which will be displayed are my web page in heading 1, and then click here for another page as a paragraph text. So let's see how this will be displayed if user click on this web page. So you can see my web page, which is in the heading h1 tag, that is bigger. Then click here for another web page that is smaller and written in a paragraph tags. So this means this is the maximum heading h1. You can use H2, H3 until H6. So for example, if we go back and we write this thing again, we copy paste this thing once more and put it as H6. To see the difference. So now I am again saving this page and let's retrieve this page. You can see this is H1 heading and this is H6 heading. So H2 to H5 will be adjusted within these two fonts available right now. So we will also learn one more thing, that we have written one thing, click here for another web page. So we want to make this here as a hyperlink, which we learned in one of the previous module. So whenever we will click on here, it should basically redirect us onto virtual university website. So let's see how can we achieve this. So we are click. Before here, you need to write a tag known as A, which is an anchor tag. And then you need to write href, which is hyperreference, where you want to point http://www.vu.edu.pk. So here you want to go, and after the word here, you need to close this tag. So this is what we have written. So A, href, http, and then the whole address of virtual university, which should also have pk, and then here and then the tag. So this means this here will be displayed as an anchor, the hyperlink, and whenever you click on this, this web page which you have built right now will be redirecting you to virtual university website. So let's save it again. Save, yes, and let's open it again. So here you can see that previously this here was not hyperlinked, but now it is hyperlinked, and whenever you go up onto this here, then it is redirecting somewhere. Let's see where it goes. Oh, this has gone to virtual university home page. So this is what you can achieve with your HTML pages. So we have discussed HTML structure and we have done it practically using notepad file and then saving that file as .html extension, and we have seen that our first made page in HTML really worked nicely because it has all of the simple tags available, H1 and P, and we have also practiced the anchor text using HTML page. So in next lecture we will discuss further on HTML.